Spikeman 94, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doc, how you doing, buddy? My fellow Reading fan. Train Man Dan, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on. It's going well. Sorry we're a little late tonight. Had band practice with my buddies and my band. Getting ready for the new year, which is exciting. Lots of good shows coming up. So if you guys are into music, check out my band. It's called Cass and the Bailout Crew. CASS and the Bailout Crew. Tim, what's up, buddy? Doc's doing well. Great. Spikeman has a 316L stainless steel road. Very nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. So tonight we're running some silver colored. Nice. Tonight we're running some MTH, actually. We're running the Daylight that's pulling the UP Consist there that you see going by. And then I have a Gulf Mobile in Ohio RS1 that I'm also utilizing tonight. I'm really a big fan of the MTH diesels. Keith, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Will's O-Scale, how's everybody doing? We're doing well. Darren's in here, what's up? Good to see you. I said running some MTH tonight. I don't typically run all MTH. It's usually Lionel, but not all MTH. But I had the MTH Daylight out the other day, and I figured, why not run it tonight? KNR, what's up, buddy? We're doing well for a Wednesday. Got home from swim practice just in time for the stream. Very cool, dude. Awesome. I'd like to get into swimming. We have a pool at our house here, but I don't usually get in it. Maybe a couple times a year. Yeah, well, they're nice. The diesels are nice, especially these Rail King RS1s, and they're 148 scale. They're really nice engines, and for the price, you can't beat it. There's no other engine, I think, that has a better price. I actually have another one in a box that I just got today or yesterday. It's a B&L RS1 that I'm going to lash up with this Gulf Mobile in Ohio one. I think it's going to look nice. The blue and yellow scheme, real nice. I got it from T&K Hobby, which, if you guys don't know, they're having a sale right now. tnkhobby.com. They're having 20% off everything, and like 50% off track and stuff. It's if there's something that you're looking for, they have some good stuff. Big Rich, what's up, man? Hey, dude, they at T&K Hobby, if you go to their website, they have, I think, 2 cab forwards, and they're $1,700 plus 20% off. So they're a decent price. Check them out, Rich. Tough day in Nebraska. Got water leaking inside from ice dam. Been trying to melt it all day. And had a problem with the ET44. Had to open it up. What's wrong with your ET44? Is that one of the new ones? Yes, Rich, I do have to call you. I'm going to call you here probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Friday, but probably tomorrow, because I have a little bit of time tomorrow. Friday's a little bit busy. Will's got the OSCO CSX Western Maryland Heritage unit from MTH, Just Trains of Delaware. never bought anything from them. Don't have any experience with Just Trains. At least I don't think I do. If I did, it might have been some scenery products, but I don't think I purchased from them. But I do like T&K. They're on my list now. 7-11. What's up, man? Did you just put a video out? I think I just saw. Did you do a short or a video on something? I feel like you did. What's up, Bernsey? Oh, Northeast, not Nebraska. Yes, brand new. It was binding. The gears are really. That's terrible. It should happen. But again, in this hobby, you never know what you're getting. Wilzo Scale. Their store is great. It's in Delaware. No sales tax. You can never beat that. That's the best. Butch, what's up, man? Used to ride the GMO from St. Louis to Carnival in Illinois, 68-70, first 2 years of undergraduate. Very cool. Captain Andy, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on. Jim, what's up? New to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, welcome Jim to the stream. Are you a fellow O-gauger? Enthusiast of anything O-scale or just model trains in general? And if so, what's your favorite railroad or railroads and road numbers? Please tell. Yes, please, guys, hit the like button. Hit that like button. Big Rich's MTH GS4 RPLD, the drawbar works better. I'm not sure what you mean there. Yes, was trying to get the muffins to do oh, there you go. That's where it was. Open airs. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I want the Reading ones. Yeah, I feel that the custom run stuff is starting to take a little bit of a back seat because of you're oversaturating and you're releasing all this stuff, and they want longevity when it comes to being able to release stuff later down the line. And if you just go, and I think that's the same thing that goes with these SD40-2 Vision lines. Everybody, I think a lot of people wanted to do custom runs, and Lionel's like, no, because they're going to be doing some runs later, which I would rather see that than a slew of, 6 or 7 custom run SD40-2s. Didn't want to send it back to Lionel, so open the dry box and add a ton of grease. Seems to fix it. There you go, dude. Just don't tell him. Oh, Bernsey. That's nice. Captain Andy scored some stuff. 7 Weaver. Beautiful. Ohio, how you doing, my man? Good evening to you. Good to see you. James, good to see you as well. Replace. You said, oh, replace. My MTH GS4, I replaced the drawbar, works better. I replaced the drawbar on mine too, Rich, and it's a shorter one. Because MTH with their, for some reason, obviously for the curvature, the radius, they have to have that wider gap. But I buttoned mine up. It's like there's probably 1/4 of an inch between the tender and the cab. Currency, you should sell them to me. With the catalog being out for a couple weeks, guys, any of you guys haven't really heard many people talking about their pre-orders or what they're looking at getting. Does anybody have anything that they're getting? Anything that they're putting their eye on or putting their money down on? I have yet to figure out what T1 that I'd like to get, or T1s that I'd like to purchase. I think Bernsey talked me into one, but I'm on the fence about another one. 11M Trains, what's up? TNK is closing this. Is that, see, I asked somebody if they were closing because the discount was so good, or the percentage off of the sales was so good. I was like, they got to be closing or something. Yeah, it's sad to see that. The same thing happened here with me. Now, our store's still kind of open. It's called toytrainheaven.com now, but they were Englishes, and you can still get them stuff from them, but they don't have the walk-in store anymore. But they'll still take care of me, and they're good people. Scored 11 UP 70 foot smooth streamlined cars off Joker's Discord for my 4012 big boy and Challenger. Nice, Doc. That's nice. I have the 21 inches that I'm pulling right now with the daylight, but I don't know. I might switch up what I pull with that. Maybe I'll pull some Redding with it. Make it look real prototypical. Trainman Dan said he's definitely getting the new Legacy Redding. Yeah, dude, we knew you were all over that. You had something to do with that, didn't you? Were you in touch with Lionel about some features on that? Because I know like the headlight assembly and stuff needs to be altered because they have that dome over it. And I was wondering if they were doing that with all of them, or if it was, did they do that on all of them? The ones that did excursion services, because I looked at 2100, 2102 when it was Reading, obviously 2102 when it was Reading and Northern, and the Allegheny variation, which don't think that one had it either. And Bernsey, if you're still on here, that was another good question that I had, because Sam Gable, what's up, man? If you look, I have some pictures that my grandfather had, and my uncle took. Let me go ahead and read some of these comments. Sedana, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing, buddy? The like button, yeah. Please do, guys. Yeah, I ordered the Virginian, just because it's close knit with the Western Maryland or Western Norfolk and Western. A couple items I found interesting, but there will be no pre-orders for anything. Who can be sure what the items will actually look like when they get here? That's true. There's a couple items I want to talk about here in a minute. Did you guys hear about somebody got their layout cut off? I did hear about that. Someone posted a video. I think it was like a model, some modeling YouTube channel. Something happened. Jim is an O-scaler. Very cool. Coach said he had to replace his drawbar in his MTH Premier PS3 Daylight. He need to replace the Clinchfield Premier Challenger drawbar as well. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the drawbars on PS3. Favorite road is a tough one. I don't really have a favorite. Pick something, brother. Give us something. Looking at the Allegheny, but need to decide which one. 1601, but on the fence about the gloss finish. Yeah, the gloss is going to be a little too much. I mean, if they're going to gloss it up with I would assume they might gloss it up like the 1218. But did that engine ever have that much gloss? Lou, how's it going, buddy? Sleeves, good to see you. Andrew, what's up, my man? Your package is in the mail. Which trains you need that black drawbar in place? Keeps the drawbar in place. Monon. Get out of here with that Monon. Nothing on the site about discount. For T&K, Rich, if you go type in 20 off when you put everything, like if you put something in your cart, just type 20 off. You'll get your discount. Trainman Dan. The only times the T1 had the headlight visor was 2100, 2101 during the AFT. Okay. That's what I thought, because I've never seen it. So I'm going to go back through these pages here. And Cayuga Valley lines, Bernsey. If you're on here, that was the name of the engine that was pulled behind 2102 when it was the Allegheny scheme. Cayuga Valley line. That engine broke down. I mean, obviously you guys can't see that, but this was back in 1977. You guys can't see it. It's probably too hard to see, but it's too hard to see. I'll have to post those. It's the Allegheny, when they had the scheme, the Allegheny on the tender, when it made its way out to Pittsburgh back in the 70s, which I thought was a cool scheme that they did. But I was asking Bernsey about what passenger cars they pulled, and it was a mixed freight. Bernsey, I'll send you those pictures. But I thought about potentially getting that Allegheny one just because it has some family history. I've never seen 1601. I've seen the 1601 since I was 5. Never had gloss. Never ran it. Yeah, see, that's stupid. They shouldn't gloss it. It should be matte. I just put something in the car, added sales tax, no discount. I didn't buy. Put the code in. You got to put 20 off, Rich. It was Ken Patterson. Ken, that's who it was. That's right. I do remember hearing that name about that's unfortunate. Need 2-bay wood hoppers for weathering. There you go. Yeah, the only one that shows no visor and the rendering is the Crusader version. Yeah, they need to fix that. Hopefully that they do, because this is one of the engines that I want to make sure that they get right. But I'm kind of waiting out to see, just like I said, waiting out what scheme I want to get. More boxes are on the way. You guys want to talk about more boxes? Stuff I haven't opened yet, right there. More boxes. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Both 1601 and 1604 aren't shiny in real life. So why make a shiny model? I agree. Dan says, I'm hoping for the Legacy Reading and Northern 2102 that they use the semi-gloss black finish that was used for the latest Legacy UPFEFs. It's always spotless every time it's seen in service. It is. They keep that thing clean. The other thing that I would like to see, I don't know if this is something that you could do, Dan. This is something that I would want to do if I was getting that version, was if there's a way to put a piece over the whistle so when the whistle steam blows, it shoots it sideways. Because obviously we know it doesn't shoot straight up. And with having the two whistles with the hooter, that's the other thing that I'd like to see. Like, I'd like to see them have the hooter. But how cool would that have been to have 2 whistles? That would have been sweet. This would have been the first ever no scale, I think, if they would have did 2 whistles, but have one with the hooter and then have the other one with the 6 chime. But obviously it'd be really tough to do because of reservoirs and things, but that would be really sweet if they did that. But if there was a way that you could put a piece over that curve or where that porthole comes out so it shoots off to the side, that would be dope. I would be all for that. 2102 when it was in Allegheny was ran by Steam Tours, incorporated out of Akron. Oh, nice. Open one of the boxes now. Let's see some goodies. Well, I'm waiting on, there's a 4-pack and then the RPO car of Western Maryland heavyweights. However, 2 of them had to get sent back because instead of them sending me Western Maryland, they sent me New Haven. So I had to send those back the other day. So I'm waiting on the New Haven one. So I'm not unboxing them until I get the other 2. I think it's a combine car and a coach. Tom, what's up, buddy? Fellas and ladies, if there's any in here. I don't know if there's any ladies in here. My lady's upstairs. She doesn't want to come on. So if you're talking to Lionel, Dan, see if they'll shoot that. If there's a piece that they can do, if they can do something to make that whistle shoot off to the side, that would be awesome. And it would be really nice if it was a separate reservoir, but it's not going to be because it's too close to the front of the boiler. With it being halfway, I think they'll just run it right off the stack. The one thing that I like about when they do separate reservoirs for your whistle steam, you get so much more steam coming out of your whistle. Like my C&O H7, that thing blows more whistle steam than it does stack smoke. It's crazy. $20FF. Dathan, what's up, man? Glad to see you're on here. 1601 and 1604 are the only 2 still around. Wish Lionel would have done one gloss, one without. Make a suggestion. I mean, I don't think they put them into production yet. Guys, you can always email them. They're pretty receptive, from my understanding. There you go, Tom. Cut a piece of rubber tube to create a hood. Chrome finish gold paint pen attached to top of whistle. It's just right where the hole is. It's got to have that chute where it's almost like a snowblower effect, where the whistle steam comes up and it just goes that way. Hooters, where? Oh my God, Rich. My wife watches all these live streams. Oh, that's cool. Well, tell your wife I said thank you. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Train show's coming up. Allentown First Frost is coming up here, or Spring Thaw's coming up here in a couple weeks. Doc, the main reason why Lionel put the visor on the headlight was because at the point the president, CEO of Lionel at the time, Richard Kern, owned 2100 and had a visor at the time. Well, they need to get rid of it. I'm tired of these rendering drawings. I give up. T&K never provided a place to put 20 off, and they added tax. I gave up. Rich, what are you looking for? Tell me what you're looking for. Send me a text, Rich. Tell me what you're looking for. We need to get this deal for you. What's up, Doc? Did you buy anything? Yeah, did anybody get anything from Nicholas Smith? I got to get down there. Dathan, you're going to do Allentown? Very nice. Very nice. James says, I have the passenger. I think I have the passenger consist with the 2102 when it was running. It was a combination of equipment from the group of Ohio and Erie. Nice. Rich Packer, what's up, buddy? Yeah, bro. You know it. The high nose. Rich, where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Lou, you're going to Allentown? That's a good rolling stock show, in my opinion. I never find good deals on engines there. Never. It's okay for certain versions to be correct, just not make 2 versions of the headlight. Exactly. I think the underdog's going to be that Delaware and Hudson. I really do. I think that's going to be one that people are going to, I don't know if it's going to be sought after, but I feel like that's one that's going to be, that's going to be an engine because it's very unique. Text sent. What are you looking for, Rich? I was going to buy the Lionel Flag aux tender. Stand by, Rich. Don't leave yet. You want the UP tender. I'll get you a deal right now. I just sent you a text, Rich. It's a good price, actually. What controller are you running, Mike? You mean for command? It's DCS for MTH tonight. Digital command system. I suspect either Lionel will add a very high-pitched C&O Allegheny hooter whistle to match a Reading hooter on a record, or record 2102's actual hooter. They need to get the actual hooter, man, because that thing is awesome. That thing is awesome. I know that Dan's been after this for a while. Are you getting anything else with that? Dan, are you getting passenger cars or are you just getting the engine? Tattooed exactly, but shows are perfect for rolling stock. Engines that are deals are not from the stores are huge risk compared to eBay trains and even exactly. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Too much stuff on eBay, Discord to warrant a Nicholas Smith purchase. I will respond to look. There's so much stuff. Yeah, I know. So much stuff to look at. No, he's talking about the 2102 hooter. Because 2102 has two whistles. It has the 6 chime and then it has the actual hooter itself. Not the actual Allegheny. The Allegheny version of 2102. I think Nicholas Smith for me is about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. Rich, what are your stores out there, Big Rich, that you have out where you live? Are there any good hobby shops out there where you pre-order, or do you get online? Here, Rich, just do this. Not Big Rich, K&R Rich. Here, see if you can go to this shopping cart. I just sent it to you. Tell me if you get it. Or just text me, obviously. Buy, ship it to me, and I'll send you PayPal. Nothing close to California you guys go to. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thanks, Sleeves. Thanks for looking out. John Hill did a really nice scale weaver. He just got one, I think. I think Johnny just bought one, and he got some Vision B60 baggage cars. Sly Cat's in the house. Got 43 people in here tonight, boys. Let's keep the momentum going. This is great. Love it. Good to see everybody in here. We're running some MTH tonight, Daylight, and GMO. I shouldn't say GMO. What is GMO? Non-GMO, right? Gulf Mobile in Ohio RS1. Beautiful engine. Love the RS1s. It's the Rail King version one, though. Anyone here when Blunami EMD board are coming? I haven't heard anything, Sedano. Doc, what did John buy? Or do I not want to know? Also, Sedano, how hard is it to put Blunami in? Like, can you do it? Just asking for a friend. I should take you guys over. I have the going to be shooting a video here soon of the expansion. Let's take you over. I'll show you guys what I've been working on. It's a pretty cool little setup. So, if you guys remember, I was working on expanding the layout. This is just laying in here just for now. So this track here is going to start to elevate, and it's going to go into this literal tunnel back through in here. And then I have another one back here that I have, but let me turn the light on here so you guys can see. I just finished this main spot of this layout. So I can kind of show you what we got going on here. So coming out on the back side of the layout here, I don't know, you probably can't see anything back there where the track is. This is going to elevate, and this is right about at a 2%, a 2% grade coming up through here. So calculated that all the way out through in here, and the same goes for this one here. This is about a 2% grade. So this is going to come straight out. This one's going to have to do a little bit of a bend. And then when I get up to about in here, obviously bend over. And I'm thinking about putting a whisker track over here on the left side. And I might have K&R Rich do a custom building for me of my grandfather's house and put it inside here. So I have the track laying all over in here. But this is going to be kind of mountainous. And I'm thinking of back along here, maybe doing some sort of I think for this wall, I might have to put a backdrop in just because of the fact that I have, I don't like that paneling look of the white. You can paint it, but it's still going to have a weird little look to it. So I might just run all the way down a backdrop here. And this is 16 feet. I'd need a 16 foot piece here, but probably go up. I mean, right about there's a foot, maybe 18 inches or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? But again, it's just one of those things that runs. It's just a straight shot run down through here. So you're gonna have a track here and a track here, and then potentially, if I have enough room, I'm gonna do a whisker track right here, just a pull off track. And the height of this table is, obviously it's going to be substantially lower than out here at the main table because of the step downs and things. I think this is about 29 and a half, close to 30 inches. So it's about 10 to 11 inches shorter than the main table. However, obviously for purposes for grading, it has to remain low. So it's going to go back through here. Get this paint can out of the way. And it's going to go, the next step is cut in through here, cut a tunnel piece in through here, take this out, and then back in this room here, this is kind of like the boiler room area. And this is going to be, you can see I have all my lumber and decking and things like that. This is going to be where it's going to turn around in here, loop out around, and then come back in through the other way. So I'm going to be able to have a pretty nice size consist there. But again, it's just one of those things where I can't that's the next thing to be built, and I'm not going to lay track until I actually have the footprint of the turnaround. And I think back there I'm going to have to do like 084 into like 072 easements. But who said train stopped? The trains that stop running. Are you? Get out of here. Oh, yeah. Something happened with my camera. Anyway, so we'll figure it out. What's up, Radar? So again, here we're gonna have 2 grades coming up, but I'm waiting for some track I actually ordered some track from Legacy Station. So I'm waiting for that, and once I get that done, I can lay out the loop that turns it around back there, because I don't want to guess how much I'm going to need and then either use too much or not have enough. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for that. But I should have that here within the next couple of days. I think it actually shipped today. So I probably lost service with the phone because it's so far away. So go back out here, guys. Yeah, why did we lose that? One second here, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. Man, Mike, what's up, man? One second, guys. Let me figure out what's going on with this camera. There we go. Train stop, Mike. Video stop on the train footage, but still trains are running. Check the train. Trains are good. Oh, Rich. So here, man. It opens an empty cart. I'll get with you, Rich. We'll figure you out. Okay. We'll get you going. Just clicked add to cart under an item. It opened the cart with that item in it. Yeah, trains are fine. They're running. Just couldn't see them. Sorry, guys. Good to see Radar here. Who said that? Put a couple. I thought about that, Darren. I thought about maybe putting some staging tracks back there, but I worry about that because they're out of sight, which is what you want. But I'm over here, and it's literally 40 feet that way. Maybe 40 feet, 30 feet, whatever. It's a good idea, though. You might be onto something, man. Maybe somebody has some ideas. Boiler room staging yard. Man, Mike, we said, what's up? Yeah, tomorrow, guys, Mad Mike's going to be online. He's going to be doing live, so check him out. 082 for the turnaround. It's going to be 084 to 72. So, I wonder if I have to figure something out there. You guys are making me think now. This is great. Daylight just stopped. Hey, Sleeves, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you, buddy. Your layout is phenomenal. I've been watching your stuff for years, and that means a lot coming from you. Like, honestly, can you avoid the grade? Never had luck with grades. No, I can't avoid the grade. The only way that I could avoid I could avoid the grade, Keith. It would have to be super, super low. Like, it'd have to be 20. It'd have to be 2 feet. Oh, good. Glad you got it, Rich. Awesome. Got a good price. Staging tracks and monitor. You're killing me, bro. Doc's got ideas. Put a surveillance camera on your staging yard. Guys. And I'll come visit to help. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dan, I'm definitely getting a T1. If I get 2102, I'm getting the Reading. I'm not getting the I don't want the Reading in Northern. I don't want the newest one. The rendition as it is right now. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but just for me, I just want Reading. Go figure. An MTH engine loses signal. We're tripping tracks somewhere. 1 second, guys. Mike and I are just waiting for. I told you, you come whenever you want. Something's not liking that daylight. The wider the turn, the less chance of pulling the cars off the track. Yeah, but I'm just back in that corner there. I have to be careful because my furnace is right there, and I'm gonna get in the way, and then I'm gonna start causing some problems. So I have to kind of be very careful with how much curvage I do back there. Let's see if Sedano can take. No, you ain't taking down my internet. Yeah, Doc, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've told you guys you're more than welcome to come here. We'll plan something. We're planning something for Rich too, but I'd like to plan something for you guys here. Once I get that section done. Geez, that looks terrible. Once I get that middle section running, we'll We'll do something for sure. Maybe do it now if we wanted to. I do think Lionel needs to make the new Reading T1s extremely loud. If you know how loud 20, it is loud, dude. It sounds great. It is great. They'd have to put like another speaker in like the boiler or something like that. I mean, they should have room for that. I mean, for crying out loud, they do OAOs that have whistle steam and swinging bell in them. Like, throw another speaker in them things. Come on, leave us hanging. Pensy-Palooza, tattooed trains. There you go, Pensy-Palooza. Oh yeah, there we go. We can do that. What do you guys think? Should we do one? We could do that. I would do that. Pensy-Palooza. Yeah, I know what's going on with the daylight. It just stopped, Aaron. It keeps tripping my breaker. Freaking MTH engines, I tell you. I'm kidding. I just tripped again. Not even doing anything. Stand by, guys. Michael, bring smoke fluid. Dude, I got a bunch of smoke fluid here. I just tripped again. It's not liking something. We'll figure it out later. Don't worry about it. Might be the drawbar. The drawbar is really hot on this thing. You guys ever have that happen in your MTH engines? That drawbar's hot. This guy, PS3 drawbar. The thing's hot. Smell it. That's the aftermarket one. I might have to put the other one back on. One of those giant basements you guys have for sure. Hey man, be careful what you wish for. They're nice to have, but it's just like anything else. They have problems. This basement sometimes gets water in it, depending on what we get, and it's tough. It's tough. Is that a thing with MTH? Sedana, you know it is. You know it is, man. It's not good when you got electronics leaving out some sense. Sorry, guys. Let me just do this. Turn this off for a minute. That's what it is. It's the drawbar. Drawbar's heating up. Huh. Interesting. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. You have yet to take the plunge with MTH. They do cause issues. Not a fan of the PS2. Nobody is. Craig, what's up, man? My Army S2 coming back, all fixed, ready for sale with Stockyard Express military passenger cars. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's awesome. I have to put the old drawbar back on. Well, I don't know if anybody knows this answer. You guys might. The silver, I don't know what it is. Like when you have your drawbar, and then there's that one silver piece that sticks beside it. What is that? What exactly does that do? Is that like for grounding? Because this one doesn't have it on it. I'm thinking maybe that's one of the reasons why it's doing that. But it never did it before. It never did it before. I wonder where I put that drawbar. I'll have to figure that out. Drawbar retainer. Will that cause it to heat up? Sit down, buying giveaways. You're giving your S2 away. That's nice. It's crazy. Never saw that before. Never did that. It's never heated up like that. Oh, gotcha. Doc, I gotcha. Who needs an S2 for the layout? I don't need one. I already have one. Don't need that Army one. It's nice though. Drop retainer. That's what Sid told you. Okay. Nice. Do a search for the Pennsylvania Western Railroad. This layout used hidden staging yards on both ends of the point-to-point layout that we had the privilege of visiting. Oh, that's cool. James Wilbanks, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Just subscribe to the channel. Love it. Appreciate you. Are you an O-gauger? How's the hoodie? These hoodies are comfortable, man. Mike, you need to get one. My wife bought me one for Christmas. She had to buy me one. That's how I got one. They're nice. Very nice. Yeah, I finally got my own hoodie. The drop box is easier to play. Yeah, it is. A GM that RS1 that's still running strong. Just starting. Oh, look, guys, welcome James. He's just starting out an O gauge. What are you into, buddy? You have a favorite railroad that you like? Dathan, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. I had your show on from stream Friday, but no one could see it with my lag. Yeah, the potato Wi-Fi. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, buddy. Absolutely. We're close, man. We're getting close. We're at, what are we at for subscribers? 710. Can we get to 715? Burger King. Make a video of the ISIS that. Jeez. Let's get to 715. Yeah, dude. Welcome to O Gauge. I'm just gonna put this up here for a minute. Welcome to frustration. Welcome to headaches. Welcome to awesomeness. Welcome to every single feeling that you will ever feel. You'll have it in O Gauge. It's being in a relationship. Trust me. Ask anybody here; they'll tell you the same thing. But have fun with it. Have fun with it. I just enjoy trains. I just can't do the hoe no more. The hoe no more. Do the hoe no more because of the arthritis is bad, so I can't handle the small. I get it, man. Do the hoe. I hope you mean HO. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant, but that's great. It is tough, yeah. O scale is O scale or no scale, man. You know that. Welcome to debt, Andy says. He's not wrong. He's 100% not wrong. Not at all. Trains before hoes. Jeez. Welcome to the Big Ballers Club. Welcome, welcome. Mad Mike, did you are you getting a Reading? Are you getting a T1? Is anybody here getting a T1 that hasn't chimed in already? James, he's got the Lionel, Texas, but very cool, man. Very cool. I'm gonna check out. Do you have a channel that you do you have stuff on your channel, man? I'm gonna check you out. James Wilbanks. U80. Trying to find you, my friend. Let's see your channel on here. You're gonna pass. Tisk tisk. Mike, what's a flaming smokestack JLC Allegheny? I want more smoke features. That's what I want. And not none of those SD40-2 smoke features. Like, I want some, like, it'd be cool to see some, like, more cylinder features. Bring that back. Bring the cylinder steam features back. Those were cool. I mean, actually, the one that I have is from Mike that has a cylinder steam. I kind of have to fool with it though a little bit to make it sound right. Tom, don't be negative. Don't tell us that. He has a feeling T1s will be one that you can pick up after a year at release at a heavy discount for certain ones. Which ones do you think? I think the underdogs are going to be the Allegheny and that Delaware and Hudson and their Crusader. People are going to get that Crusader. I'm finding that people in O-Gauge is more friendlier and willing to direct you. Oh, of course we are, because we're not jerks. Some HO guys, man, like, they're sticklers. I'm not trying to point out any fingers at anybody because I can't really speak for that, but those guys really know what they want, and they're set in their ways, bro. I'm just learning this chat on YouTube. I'm not very good at computers. No, dude, James, you're good. If you can type, we can listen. We can help you. So the more the merrier, man. Like, the more questions you ask, the better. That's how you learn. And we appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here, and I thank you for subscribing to the channel. I think it means a lot. Really means a lot. If you have, which I think you said you did, but yeah, we'll help you out. There's a lot of nice people in O-Gauge. But from one of the things that I was going to say earlier, Bad Mike says, anybody doing an RS3? No. Can't. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. If anybody knows this, if anybody took a look at the catalog, the Lionel catalog, there's a 3-pack of cars. Let me pull it up here right now. I can tell you what it is. I think it's something that I pre-ordered it because I think it's something that's going to be a pretty cool item. And it is the passenger cars. No. It's a 3-pack. Right here. It's called you guys want to check it out. It's called the 1932 ARA Boxcar 3-pack. And it's got a cool little story behind it. I think these are going to be some cool cars. Item number is 2642 480, and it's in the line out catalog. Like I said, I pre-ordered those. I think those are going to be really cool cars. They got some New York Central going on in there. I don't know. I just feel like the American Railway Association sought after improved design for the standard boxcars that commonly in use. In pursuit of the press steel car company built 5 samples of cars in 1933. This is like right up my alley, like 30s, 40s, 50s, man. So I think that's going to be an underdog. Does anybody else think anything in the catalog is going to be one of those things like you need to take another look at? Yes. You know it, Mike. I had to pre-order them. I had to get them. I think they're awesome. They're cool looking. There's some other nice looking steel-sided box cars in here that I really like. The Chicago Great Western, those are nice. Those Northampton and Bath cars are nice. Really, Atlantic and Danville, some really cool stuff in here. The Clinchfield ones, the steel-sided ones, $85. Probably pre-orders what, 70? And then the Polar Express big boy. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting that dumb thing. But I think that's going to be one of the things that's going to be an underdog. But speaking of, I have a Mad Mike. I have an RS1 MTH over here that I have to unbox yet. I just got it yesterday. It's a Baltimore in Ohio. It's kind of like a tip to the hat to Zach will approve of it, even though he doesn't like those. But it'll be cool. It's a sweet color from the pictures. I haven't opened it yet, obviously. If anybody has an i1, a Penske i1 that they want to get rid of, just saying. Getting the A&W hopper with a faded, dude, those are cool. I looked at those and I thought they were cool. I'm just worried about, like, are they gonna look like, is the image gonna look too decalish? You know, I worry about that kind of stuff when they do something over something else. The same thing with the Penn Central E7s when they release those. Are those going to have that kind of digital image look to it where it doesn't look real? It doesn't look real, but it looks like it's just kind of like there. I don't know. Who wants an i1? I want an i1. There's slim pickings out there. T&K has one. They have 2 of them, actually. 531, and I forget the other road number. Pretty good deal. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark. Gosh, Mike. I put Mad and Mike together or whatever. They are nice. RS1s are sweet. They're one of my favorites. I just like the way they sound. They're cool. They're just really cool engines. No, I'm not going to get the GP40 breakdown in Rio Grande. No, I'm going to wait until they come out with some other ones, which they said they were going to do. I'm going to wait. I have the, like I said, I've got the Allegheny. And that's it. That's all I have on pre-order right now with that catalog. Mike says Big Rich says, Mike, open a box. You want me to open a box? How about what do you want me to open the Atlas car? I can open an Atlas RPO, Western Maryland heavyweight. You want me to do that? I'll do an unboxing right here. I should do a video about it, but you know what? We'll just do it right here on live. Get you guys to see it. You guys will be the first. These cars just came in. However, what are we up to? How many likes are we up to? 22 likes. Come on, guys. We gotta get more likes than that. There's 24 guys in here. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If we get to 25, we'll say 25. 25 likes, I'll open a box. But I'm not opening anything until we get to 25 likes. Oh, Johnny, we were just talking about you. I was just thinking about you. I was like, where is he? Yeah, there's a bunch of GP40s that they're going to release later with breakdown. Keith says, which Allegheny? I got the Virginian. 7,11 says he seconds that. That's a good idea, Mike. Hey, it's what. Hey, I'm going to tell you guys one thing, Johnny. This is Johnny's motto. I can't say it. I'll just say everything's good in pairs. John knows what I'm talking about. John knows what I'm talking about. Everything's good in pairs. He texted me this yesterday about I was driving about wrecked my car. All right, do you guys want me to open the Western Maryland RPO car? Will that suit your fancy? The faster you run it, the less you will see. That's true. Is that what you guys want to see? I was whoring out time in exchange for a cat. Johnny, we can't take you anywhere, buddy. We can't take you anywhere. I just made your 25th leg, therefore you got to open a box. All right, Train Man. You guys want to see a Western Maryland RPO car? Give me a yay or an A. If I get 3 A's, we'll open it. It's sitting over here. I haven't opened it. Call Jake. I know, right? Where's Jake? Where's he at tonight? If I get 3 A's, we'll open it. All right, let's do this. 3 A's for the Western Maryland RPO or 5 A's. Well, let's just do this. Just say Western Maryland. All right, we're good. We'll open it. Here it is. Atlas Premier. Madison Heavyweight. RPO number 184. I tickled that like button. Now, granted, guys, I have not opened these yet. I have not opened these. These have been sitting in the box. I like how they even say Railway Express Agency. I love that. You cannot beat that. Wow, look at those. Those are cool. What do you guys think? Western Maryland, number 184. Working doors. Beautiful. That's nice. Let's get that foam out of there. That's beautiful. Absolutely nice. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, guys. If you haven't got any Atlas passenger cars, I I highly recommend getting it. I mean, look at the detail underneath there. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, they're so nice. I think Western or not Western Maryland. Western Maryland's beautiful, but I think that Madison heavyweights are some of my favorite passenger cars. They're just absolutely stunning. With the Railway Express agency logo on them down here in the corner, you cannot beat that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I believe these are XMTH tooling, if I'm correct. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. But they are beautiful. And from my understanding, too, the coaches and the other cars have passengers in them, which is another very nice feature. Yeah, the contrast of the roof, 7,11. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. I like just that gray with that green. Looks really nice. I don't know where Jake is, but bro, you missed out tonight, my man. They are beautiful cars. And if you guys missed the stream, or if you just got onto the stream now, earlier I said that I got 7 of them, but they sent me to New Haven instead of Western Maryland. So waiting for the other ones. I do, Dan. I have all 7. I have that one and 4 others here, and then there's 2 others that I'm waiting to get from Muffin. Line out Western Maryland 13.9. You get the 20 inch screws and match it. I think these will. It will go with it. I absolutely think that will go with it. The only I'm really disappointed in a 1309. How do you like yours, Lou? Do you think the details are a little lacking on that engine? Or do you think they could have? Do you think it's good? Let me know. Yeah, silver roof's beautiful. Dan says it's XMTH tooling. Dan would know. Dude, guys, Dan's the MTH man. Dan, the MTH man. We're going to call him that from now on. Atlas, my buddy, had an issue where the trucks binded up with the detail on the bottom. Double check. I heard that happened with Nick's Crossings, but it was the Trainman one. It wasn't Premier. We'll seem to be running pretty smoothly, but I'll double check when I run these. But from my understanding, yeah, Doc, I know what you're saying, because Nick had something to say about that, but I think it was the Trainman ones. I don't think it was the Premier. Robs, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How are you? Did you get the Western Marylands? I bet you they swapped them. You might be the one they swapped with. I did. I got 2 New Havens, the 2-car set. Yes, I did. Those are probably yours. Oh my gosh. Small world, man. Did you get Western Maryland? Oh my God, you got Western Maryland. You got mine, my friend. Did you send them back? Yes. Nick's Crossings. They were the Trainman ones, though. They weren't the Premier. Lou says they could have added more details to 13.9, especially comparing it to seeing the real thing. Yeah, the front with the there should have been more pumps. The pumps should have been more detailed. I still love the engine, though, and at the time there were no hints anyone else was doing it. I mean, if Third Rail would do it, maybe. Well, they're shipping back to Muffin tomorrow. Well, maybe I'll be getting the ones that you shipped back, and you'll be probably getting the ones that I shipped back. I'm not kidding, man. I literally got New Haven, and I actually thought of you when I got those. It is a small world. I was thinking, you know what? Rob would probably like these, and I thought maybe I opened the box up, and I'm like, these are pretty nice. These are pretty nice. I should have got the New Haven ones, but I needed some Western Maryland. James, so am I from the? Yes, I'm from the Northeast. I live in Williamsport, which is home of Little League Baseball, if you're familiar with that. Johnny, Premier Atlas is MTH tooling. Yep. They're great cars. They're absolutely great cars. If I had to say the one thing that I'm really looking forward to this year the most is my Broadway Limited set. The K4 with the 6 passenger cars, and I ordered 4 extra passenger cars to go with it. I'm really excited about that set. That set's going to be phenomenal. I think you need a Western Maryland steam locomotive. I have something for sale you might want for those. What do you have, Dan? Dan, I got to get you my contact information so you have it. Matty C's in the house. What's up, Matt? How are you? We did say New Haven. I don't have any Western Maryland right now. I do have some GP 9s or 7s that I'm looking at, but I'm just going to pull those with probably some Norfolk and Western. They're beautiful cars. So, you know, mine H7 is 1584. That's the same one I have, buddy. It's a nice engine. There isn't a single judge in PA. Yeah, you're right. James, what do I think of an outside layout? They're nice. I mean, are you thinking G scale or are you thinking O? Hopefully you're thinking G. No comment, Johnny. They said they were going to send mine right away. But no comment. Key says if your truck hits a step on the passenger car, you can just sand the edge of the step. It fixes it, not a problem. I'll probably do that. But yeah, I haven't ran them yet, so we'll see. Muffins? Oh, he paid for it. Don't worry. I'm not paying a dime. That's his mess up. I think they're Lou. I'm not sure. They might be 70. I don't know if they're 72. Maybe they are 72. Lauren wants a puppy and it's in your town. Well, do you need me to pick it up for you? Dude, if you stop here, you're stopping at my house. O-scale. I've seen some videos, O-scale videos outside. Yeah, dude. I mean, I can't see why you wouldn't be able to do O-scale outside. Do it. Just be careful. You're gonna get a lot of crap. He sent me a USPS label, so it'd be a while. Yep, I just shipped mine back yesterday. I guarantee you the ones that he sent me are the ones that you're probably supposed to get. Guaranteed. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, Rob. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Just got to go relieve myself. All right, we're back. It's always good to see Maddie. Outside O scale needs Atlas track. It's the only track on the market that uses UV protected ties and nickel silver. There you go. Perfect. Johnny's full of knowledge, man. I'm not pooping, bro. Get out of here. He's pooping. How do I like the Erie Atlantic? What Erie Atlantic? I don't have an Erie Atlantic. That's a Russian decapod. That's not the Atlantic. Train's a lark. Time to get going. Time to get the party started. Speech. What's up, Train's a lark? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming on. It means a lot. I got some of my favorite people on here, or my favorite people on here. The blue thing right behind you. Yes, that right there, that's a Russian decapod. This is a, yes. I'm going to take it off the rails. That is a 2445, 210 Russian decapod, Erie. I'm happy you guys are on here tonight. Like Train Man Dan popping on, that's awesome. Like Maddie's here, Trains of Lark's here, all you guys are here. This is phenomenal. I love it. I'm having a great time. Everybody having a good time? That's all that matters. Everybody's having a good time. Let's pop that camera up a little bit. Having a good time. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate it, buddy. Anybody have any trains coming in the next couple of weeks or the month? Any pre-orders that are going to be sneaking up here soon? I'm really, really looking forward to the Pensa E8s from Lionel. I pre-ordered those. And the Aliquippa and Southern 080 switcher. That'll look nice going around the quote yard area. James, what days do I normally go live Wednesdays. So yep. I'm here on Wednesdays. Please come back. We'd love to see you. Well, actually, we'll have you on as a guest. Ask me that in September and you'll see them. There you go. What's on everybody's wish list? Lou has a BNSF ET44 on route this week. Recorded sounds and light and yeah, those new sounds on those ET44s are nice. Lou, you're getting a lot of stuff lately, aren't you? It's phenomenal. So waiting on the Atlas pre-orders. I have two 17,500 gallon tankers and 3 center beam lumber cars. Nothing too nice. Not sure how long the no aux last or what interface it will have with the trains, but the ties are typically gives you guys the biggest trouble in the outdoors. There you go. Johnny knows a lot about that stuff because he does a lot of stuff with the. I mean, he's basically the man, one of the guys down at the Susquehanna Valley. He knows what he's doing. He's amazing. I'm waiting for someone to make CSX 1877. Talk to Jay. He might make it for you. Sent you a message via Instagram on what I'm selling. Nice, dude. I'll check it out, and I'll send you my number. We stay in touch, man. I'd love to be in contact with you. James says, I don't know about that. People would run them in. People would run away then. People would run away. James, where are you located? Who all here tries to run the layout every day? I guess I should say I try to, but I don't. It depends on the day. When I'm doing expansion, with this expansion going on right now, I should say, I don't typically run too much because I'm really focused on that. 2 or 3 times a week, maybe. It depends. It depends on the day. It depends on the mood. Not really necessarily a mood. It depends on the day. It depends on what's going on. I might come down here on like a Sunday night. I'll come down and I'll run trains. Maybe Monday I'll do a couple. It depends on my day. Sometimes I work a little bit later. I teach a little bit later. But I want to try to spend as much time as I can with my wife as well. And with my daughter when she's here. So it all depends. It depends on what's going on outside. Like if it's crappy out, whatever, it just depends on the week and the day. Oh, you're in Tennessee. So are you like a Louisville and Nashville guy? Like, do you like that railroad? Or, Lou says he runs probably 1 or 2 times a week. Pretty busy, but I don't mind just looking at the collection as well, even with it when it's off. Yeah, it's cool to come down here and just kind of like take a look at the stuff that you have, and I'll do that. I'll come down, and if I'm working on something or if I'm not, I'll come down here and just kind of see like what's going on, and maybe I'll clean something off or work on something or clean out a closet or clean out underneath a little bit. But it's, I always kind of come back down here and have some sort of connection of doing something rather than just coming down here and not running trains, but doing something, whether it's cleaning or dusting or redding things up and putting stuff away that doesn't need to be out, boxes or whatever it is, and try to get some sort of an organization thing going down. Southwestern Ohio. There you go. Johnny, should I get that I1 Decapod? I just need somebody to tell me I should order it. That's all I want. I just want someone to tell me that I should order it. From T&K Hobby. And guys, if you haven't hit the like button already, please do. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't also done so. Every little bit helps. Everything goes back into the channel. Everything goes into making the channel better, making things good for you guys, giving you better content, and just having a good time. Like what you see is what you get. It's not. There's no fluff. You go, Big Rich. Yeah, man. It's crazy because we're very fortunate people in the hobby that we're in. We could be doing much worse things, and we're home and we're running our trains. Johnny says yes, just buy it. Doc says just get it. All right, it's done. I'm gonna order it. I'm just gonna order it. Sometimes I'll run trains on the layout. Rich thinking about addition to my layout. Yeah, dude. There you go, Maddie. Maddie knows. Reorganizing. It's not the funnest thing to do, right? But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. You need to do some house cleaning. There's Johnny. Johnny needs a pair of something else. He always needs a pair. Johnny, what did you tell me? Put it in the message here. Put it in the chat. What did you tell me about things being in a pair? Please do. Get 2 I1s. They look the best when they're double-headed. I know, Dan. They do. You're right. You're right, man. Jeez, that's mighty. I don't know if T&K Hobby still has that one. They might not have it. It might be gone. Does anybody have an I1 for sale that they want to sell me? Anybody? Anybody at all? Here's the deal. If you have an I1 for sale or you know somebody that has an I1, Pensy, please tell me. If not, I don't know. And there it is, guys. I'm not saying it out loud. This is what Johnny texted me the other day. Two days ago, whatever it was. This is how he works. I'm going to keep it up here for a minute. No layout, just plywood and tracks, but it works. Hey, that's all that matters. James, thanks for subscribing, and I appreciate you. Really do. It's freaking John. I like the I1. Sean, what's up, buddy? You just sneak in here and drop a comment? We're gonna star that comment. It's not the Iron Hippo set, but I do have somebody that's selling an Iron Hippo set, and he said he would sell it to me for like $1,400, brand new. $1,400 for an Iron Hippo set. You guys are great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, and if you guys were wondering what the drink of choice tonight is, it's Elijah Craig, small batch. One of my favorites. Wife picked it up for me. What questioning mark, Lou? What are you talking about? Oh, Bill's here. Back up. Pure Sean for the Iron Hippo? Yeah, I'm probably going to get that. Absolutely probably going to get it. So, what do you guys think of doing Pennsylvania Palooza here? Would anybody want to do that? John, Pennsylvania Palooza. What should we do it here or should we do it at the club? Somebody help me. 1,400 for the set with the I1. Yeah, Lou, it's 1,400 with the set. Might be able to get it for $1,300. I'm probably going to tell him to hold it. I'm going to do it right now, actually. Done. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tom. That's just how they were. I mean, I get it. Maddie, dude, I think we should just have a hang here. I think we should just have a everybody come over and just run trains here. Don Peck, what's up, man? Good to see you. Would you guys want to do something like that? I mean, and I'm being honest, like, and I'm being serious. Is that something that you would want to do? Because we're talking about doing a hang and a gathering down at Rich's, KNR Rich's. But my interest is if there's going to be a Pennsylvania hang, would anybody want to do that? Would they want to do it here, or would you want to do it somewhere else? Johnny, chime in if you'd like, please. Train Addict, what's up? Paravine one sounds like a good idea. It does. Doc says you're down. Dude, you can run your MTH stuff here if you want. I know you're an MTH dude. Maddie's definitely down. Here's the one thing: my wife is a fantastic cook and she's a fantastic host, and she would definitely love to host you guys. He says, guess it makes it easy. I wonder if the L1 and M1s are in sync, though. Have to investigate. I have two M1s, but I haven't tried to link them up with a Mikado. I have a Mikado, but I haven't attempted that yet. Maybe that could be down the pipeline. I don't know. But yeah, guys, in all seriousness, if you guys think that it would be a cool idea, or if it's feasible for you guys to come up here, if we would do it up here, or if we should do something maybe at the club. I don't know, John. I might have to bounce that idea off you. Again, I don't want to step on toes. It's very important. You know, we're all brothers, and we're all in this thing together. But I think it's very important that we all be respectful. Maybe Johnny has an idea. Train Addict. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania. I'm in Central PA. Pensy-Palooza. Yeah, we already did it, man. Pensy-Palooza. I mean, we can make it into like Bill. Yeah, I'm in Williamsport. We could do like a I don't know, Johnny. What do you think? Like, do you think we could do something here and then maybe do something at the club, or I don't know. I think we could have a lot of fun with it. My wife is she's very hospitable, and she would be very open to opening her house for people to come in to run trains or just to hang out, whatever it is. I think we could do something. We could do something fun. World Series of Trains. Hey man, we're right in the center location of Little League Baseball. Johnny says he always runs the engines in a train not physically connected to each other, about 3 inches apart for a few laps to see if they are matched. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, guys. If you're looking to lash up your engines, and I've had this happen where I've tried to lash them up and they grow apart. So that kind of like, it tells you like, man, they're going to sync up together or they're not. Definitely with diesels, it's not going to work. Tom, we can do a weekend package. We can do the guys that are coming from a far away ways. You know, you guys could stay up here. Trayman Dan, come on up. I'd love to do it. I'd love to actually come to your layout and check your stuff out. I think that would be awesome. My aunt lives in my cousin lives in Michigan. Johnny says you can make some barbecue. We'll be making some here soon for Allen. Oh, Johnny, you're going to do an Allentown? I'm thinking about doing Allentown myself. My wife and I were talking about that and thinking about maybe coming down for that. Because that's in, what, 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks. That would be wonderful. Again, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Appreciate it. It helps me out. It helps everybody out because I can get more content back. Philly Rail, what's up? Join the stream just in time for the Pensy Palooza. Yeah, here you go, buddy. We're talking about putting something together. In a similar boat as Tom, I can bring some LIRR and PRR's degenerate stepchild, so I think it's still appropriate. Dude, you're good. I don't care if you brought. Dude, I'm a New Haven guy. I like New Haven. I like New York Central. I like all that stuff, but it's all good. Allentown Saturday. All right, I'm going to come down to Allentown Saturday, Johnny. I'm going to talk to my wife. Big Rich, you can bring SP. I got SP here. Do it. Oh, guys, too. Is anybody in here interested in some merchandise? Like, anybody want any tattooed trains merchandise? Anybody? If you do, just say you want some tattoo merchandise here in the chat, and I'll put the link in here so we can get you guys to get some merch. Again, guys, everything that you put into this, it goes back into the channel. It goes back into giving more content. It goes back into just giving more stuff to you guys and making everything just this community that's absolutely amazing. So if you're interested, let me know. Yeah, Matt. Allentown is nice. I've been there a couple times. It's a good show. Sean, what's up, man? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. If you're a first time, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, and are you a fellow O-Gauger? See, James, that's what we're all about. We're all about it's a community thing here. It's not about one person's layout over somebody else's. It's about everybody's layout. It's about, bringing everybody together and just having fun. So please, if there's anything that you want to ask, if there's anything that you have to say, please say it. This channel here, you can say whatever you want. It's completely unfiltered. Any questions? No questions stupid. So please do ask, and we will do our best to guide you in the right direction. Because we have some really great people in here. Some of the best people in the world are in this chat right now. Like Johnny, Sean, Train Man Dan, people that I've watched for years, and I really admire. And I think these people are great. The Degeneration Nation, right there it is. There you have it. Maybe that's what we should call the instead of Wheel Slip Wednesday. We should call it Degeneration Nation. Johnny's one of my favorite people. And guys, I'm gonna go off of a limb here. And when I went down to the club, John and Chris Collar were one of the most welcoming people that I've seen in a very, very long time, that didn't care, but just were very just open and welcoming to being like, hey man, this is what we do. Greatest people that I've ever met, and I'm so glad to call them my friends. I really, really am. They have no idea. Hey man, I'm not doing anything. I'm just here, and you guys come. That's all that matters. Trainman Dan says, I started out by just running trains I enjoy. That's what you do. And then people just kind of like, you start this community, and we're all in it together. And it's funny because like Trainman, like every time that I see engines, or I would like go on YouTube, this was years ago, and like you had it. You know, if it was an upgrade, or if it was a PS3 engine, or if it was legacy, whatever it was, like you had it, and you were so open to sharing the engines that you had and your layout and things like that. It was very, very inspiring. And like, dude, I can't thank you enough. And I'm glad that you're my friend. Oh, Chooch is here. Everybody log off. Log off. We're done. I'm just kidding. What's up, John? How are you, man? Good to see you. Big Rick says wheel slip Wednesdays. Wheel slip is perfect. Perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Then we'll just keep it. And again, guys, like I tell people this all the time, and I tell you guys this all the time. These streams that we do, it's not about me. It's not about anything else. It's about you guys, and it's about us coming together as a community. It's fun. That's all it's about. It's fun. It's not about me showing off my layout or anything like that or what I'm working on. It's about this community of people. Still got we got 27 people in here, something like that, which is great. We need to get some we need to get more subscribers up in here. We got 710. Pretty soon we'll be at 1,000, which will be nice. Then I'll feel like I've kind of like, I don't want to say I've made it, but it's not about that. It's about just being a part of the community. I don't care if I had 710 subscribers or 710,000. It doesn't matter to me. Does not matter. I didn't think you were on tonight. I never came over my notification. I'm like that. I'm like a snake, man. I surprise you. Oh, absolutely, Bill. You were absolutely 100% correct. Train addicts, yes. Degenerate, no. Addicts, yeah. We are definitely freaking addicts. We have problems. I've made so many cool friends in the past year in the train community. Doc, I'm gonna tip a glass to that. That's very nice of you. That's very true. Sean says, Mike, can you give me any information on the GP40s? I'm looking to pre-order one, and everything I run on my platform is either from the 40s or 50s. Sean, well, if you're looking for, what railroad would you be looking for? That's the biggest thing. Like, what are you into? And Raymond, what's up, man? Good to see you. What railroad are you thinking about? I'm not going to order any GP40s from -2s from this catalog just because there's nothing really that really suits my fancy. But that's not to say that won't happen in the future. But for me, for right now, I don't see doing the GP40s that they have right now. They said they were going to do some more later, but we'll see. Bill says I need to get a notification. Dude, you don't get notifications. I mean, I just pop up. I'm stealthy. I'm stealthy like that. Will 2926. Guys, I got to tell you a story about Will 2926. Will has been one of those guys that I've seen for a very long time again. However, when you get somebody like him that reaches out to you and says, how are you doing something or doing this or that and the other thing, and then you turn into a long conversation, him and I have become very close acquaintances when it comes to a certain product. And it's been interesting, but it's great because out of all of that, it's kind of like brought us together, and we've decided to start talking about different things. And Will has just been a really, really great person, sharing his not only knowledge, but sharing his collection and like who he is as a person. And I'm super, super thankful for him. He's a blessing, and I can't begin to explain kind of like how I feel about the conversations that we had, because they're very genuine and they're very organic. And I'll leave it at that. He's a great guy. Oh, we're never gonna get codes, dude. Trains with the Z, we're not gonna get codes. No, we don't need codes. We have each other. Story time, Will. Dude, I'm telling you, Will is a fantastic person. And if you guys don't know Will 2926, first of all, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to subscribe to his channel. You're going to watch his videos, because this guy has a heart for model railroading, not only for model railroading, but for trains in general. I watched his video when he was hooting the hoot when he was pulling the hooter for the 2926, and that's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. Will is a good egg, 100%, 110%. It's like every week you have something that it's like it's not done, or you got to fix something. It was a great conversation, Will. And we will definitely have a lot more, for sure. Raymond was going to go O, but went to HO instead. Raymond, can you tell me why that was? Is it because HO doesn't have 3 rails? Bernsey, we were talking about you earlier, and we were talking about how you got me into see, Bernsey was my consultation to figure out what kind of like T1s I was going to get, and I think he got it narrowed down to one of them at least, maybe 2. So we'll see. I heard it. Jeez. You guys are nuts. I love you, but you guys are nuts. Guys, can we get a couple more subscribers on the channel? The more subscribers, the more content I can get back to you, and it's not about anything else but that. A tactical pause on my sanity. I reached AI. I had a great laugh. Going to play surgeon with Rock. There, dude. It's you got to step away from it for a while. I mean, we talked about this, Will. You do. You got to step away from it and kind of like regather your thoughts and get everything together, and then you'll figure it out. But it's one of those things where you just got to step away. Doc Redding boob whistles. Doc, what's your opinion? What are some of the things that what are some of the T1s that you think I should get out of the catalog? What are the T1s that you're going to get? And don't tell me that you're not going to because you're MTH. I don't want to hear that. You're going to get something. There's HO3. It's mostly Markland Tri Express. Trix Express. Nice. I'm not too familiar with HO. HO through rail. That's completely foreign to me, my friend. Modern 3-rail HO is Markland, although Rocco, Pico, ESU, and others make 3-rail HO models. Yeah, Don, this is news to me. I didn't know there was 3-rail HO. Why would they do that? Don, or yeah, Doc, Don, I want to hear that. All of them. Doc, why do you like MTH ones better than Lionel? Dan says, get the Crusader. Seven, 11. Am I active on any other platform? I'm on Instagram, Tattoo Trains, but I'm not on anything else. As of right now, maybe I have a TikTok, but I mean that's whatever. It is what it is. Guys, if you want HO brass and really good HO brass, reach out to Mother Lode Trains in Colorado, per Will. Doc said he was half tempted to do the 3rd rail F7 Reading and Northern they just announced. I didn't even know they announced it. I don't want to see it. Keep it out of my sight. Then I won't want it. Marnie Below is also 3.0s, but it's very old. There you go, Raymond. Yeah, dude, of course Trainman Dan's here. Trainman Dan's he's awesome. Richard was awesome finding that set for you. I think we got Rich to buy, or Rich from K&R Customs. He bought a auxiliary tender, a UP one tonight from T&K Hobby. Just trying to make some sales. Trying to promote. Excuse me. Raymond went with HO because the stuff that he won is easiest at HO. Well, yeah, because HO is a little bit more common. O scale, though, you can't. The sounds are so much better, though. Maddie says he doesn't know how he feels about the the Ready Crusader T1. I'm glad they did cars, though. We've been needing a nicer, newer set of that train. The Weaver ones are dated. They are dated, but they didn't do a lot of them. Well, they do 4 or 5 of them. And it doesn't really match what the T1's doing. But again, I know a lot of people are going to say otherwise because of the nickel plate 777, that cool paint scheme, and they wish they would have hopped on that. But I will say, if you're into the Crusader, just go for it. Just buy it, get it, pre-order it. It's going to be one of those sets, all of that, where it's either you either get it now, or if you try to get it later, you're going to pay a lot more money. So if you're on the fence about the Crusader, get the Crusader and just be done with it. Just seriously be done with it. Hope he used the 20 off code at the TNK. Yeah, he did. He did use it. He was having some trouble with it, Johnny, but I figured it out for him, and he got it for a good price. Big Rich is getting 2 Halloween Southern Pacific scheme units. Nice. There we go, guys. Doc says he likes the MTH ones because they are more accurate. Better price, and I bought a lot of extra parts from the parts department so I can modify the look. So for some of you people that are thinking about the MTH T1 versus the Lionel T1, Doc likes the MTH ones because of the modifications of the parts, and the price is a little bit cheaper. Again, to each their own, but I respect that. And the Crusader only pulled 5 cars. So there you go. If you want the Crusader set from Lionel, get it. Order and pre-order it now, because it's probably going to be one of those things. It's another underdog on that catalog. It's going to be hard to find. Johnny says he agrees, Maddie. The T1 isn't just cutting the Crusader bill, in my opinion. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't want the Crusader. I want the real thing. He still need Rich still needs 3759 and 3751. Or both. Raymond, detail the nose kiss electronic mark on O gauge. There you go, brother. Okay. Will says, so I think Lionel is putting the Crusader set out there to feel out if it's worth doing the true wreck. And this is the other thing that I was telling people, and I don't think people were really listening to this. If you look at the last catalog, I think it was 2024, Volume 1, they put out a Crusader steam locomotive with I don't know what the real wheel configuration was. I don't even know what the engine was, but it was the Crusader. And I'm telling you, they're testing the waters. They really are. I saw that. I'm like, they're gonna put the real Crusader out here soon. And if they do, great. It's really just leading people up to getting that Crusader, especially some of the guys that can't run real full scale. They can run semi scale. That's great. Like you have the option to run that, but just not at full scale. So I think that the Crusader at full scale, I think it's coming soon. And they did put both observations, Maddie. You're right. People were looking at that and thinking like it's not right. It is right. Raymond says, Gauge 1 coaches have fully detailed interiors with luggage racks, carpets, individually placed seats, and prototypical coloring, opening compartment doors, etc. There you go. Doc says it was an unstreamlined Pacific. And then Maddie says it was an LC2 462, which is a Pacific streamliner cell. Look at how well the Hiawatha did. I'm not a fan of the Hiawatha. I never was. I don't like it. It was just not for me. I'm not a Hiawatha guy. Not saying that it's not a bad engine or anything like that. It's just for me, I wasn't really into the Hiawatha. Even when they announced it, I was like, that's cool. I'm glad that they did it, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Big Rich says, I really like the Lionel black and orange Wheeling and Lake Erie. They are hard to find. They are hard to find. No, Ray, you're fine, man. Don't worry about spelling and grammar. We can figure it out. James says, do you have the 4414? And if so, can you put on your track 4014? You mean the big boy? UP? Because if you mean that, I have 4012, which is the same thing. But if you want me to next week, I will run that for you. I mean, I can take you over. Raymond says he likes the 20th Century Limited. Yeah, I take the 20th Century Limited over. I take the 20th Century Limited over Hiawatha anyway. But back in through here, right there is 4012. Which is a big boy. But if that's something that you're into, I mean, I can definitely pull that out for you next week, and we can run that. If that's an engine that you're interested in, close to 4014. Raymond, do I have an FEF? I do. I can show you that right now as well. I have FEF 844 and the Greyhound. So that is right there. So this is the FEF 844. This was released in the 2023 Volume 2 catalog. I think I got it at the end of... When did I get that? Might have been... It was. I got it in 2024. See it. Nice engine, smoke lifters. Here's another Greyhound up here at the top as well. But yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, I mean, yeah, I can run it for you. Absolutely. We'll do it on another live for you. Doc says the Axford Crusader was a Streamline Pacific, and the tender had an extra bit of shroud that covered either of the observation cars it was connected to. Yeah. Word. Will's a big Santa. He's a Santa Fe guy, so he sees if he says something's rare, it's rare or odd. Streamline Hudsons. Oh yeah, Streamline Hudsons are great. Dreyfuses are my favorite. I love Dreyfus Hudsons. They are beautiful engines. Beautiful engines. MTH Solo is European HO and AO gauge tooling to lens. GmbH and ESU. Interesting. All right, fellas. It's about 11 o'clock here my time. We're gonna pop off here in a minute, and I appreciate every single one of you guys being on here, having great conversations. We'll definitely do this again next week. Doc says you might be interested in getting those 15-inch Crusader cars instead of the bigger cars, as it will look way better with my MTH. There you go. I mean, to each their own, man. Whatever looks good for you looks good for you. It's your layout. So we're gonna pop off here, boys. I appreciate you guys being on here. Sorry it started a little late, but I appreciate you all you guys being on here. We got 32 people on here still right now. We'll be back here next week, probably the same time. I'll let you know the time and things like that, and if something changes, we'll let you know. But we appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single person that's been on here tonight, and have fun with your trains. And remember, the pre-order for Lionel is coming up. It's coming up soon. I think it's the 15th or something like that. So get your pre-orders in, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, boys. Johnny, good to see you. All you guys, Matt, Doc. We'll see you next week. Take care, boys.